All right, cool. We got another banger. I'm assuming it's a banger because of the title. Another banger from Midwest Safety. All right. Last video was from Midwest Safety. I see y'all like that video. Make sure y'all go over there. That one was like a movie. Hit the like button. That was with Trooper Hare, the murder of Trooper Hare. That was crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. That was a crazy video. But this one is called Officer Caught in a Real Life Horror Movie. I don't know what that means. Faces are blurred out. Yo, this looks gonna be crazy. Hit the like button, man. It's free, man. That's your ticket. That's your ticket coming in. Just hit the like button, man. Don't cost you nothing, man. Let's get out there. Let's get in
This
here.
officer was by himself on a routine welfare check. This officer was by himself on a routine welfare check.
Yo, what did I say in the last video about that? These officers going out here by themselves. At least the last video, the officer was by himself. The video with the trespassing video, with the dude with the knife, the officer went and approached him by himself. All these officers are getting caught by themselves, bro. They get caught lacking by themselves. You got to be paired up. By the way, if you're new to the channel, my name's Glass, and I react to investigations, this criminal investigations, interrogations, like people searching for criminals. Like, I just love watching that kind of stuff. Also, I do gaming stuff as well, but right now we locking in on the criminal stuff right now. All right, let's get it in.
Didn't know is that he might be talking to a killer just past midnight on November 14th.
You said what?
What he didn't know is that he might be talking to a killer just past midnight on November 14th, 2022. A Milwaukee police officer responded to a welfare check in a residential neighborhood. The caller was concerned for their 75-year-old neighbor, who lived with 31-year-old Israel Webb II, a man who shared no familial ties. Officers were likely unaware of Israel's criminal history, which included armed robbery, carrying a concealed weapon, theft, and multiple disorderly conduct charges.
Damn, bro. When the hairlines start going away, the fucks given, it just starts to disappear with it, bro. Like when it gets like this, you just gotta shave it all off. If you don't shave it all off, it just lets me know that you just stop caring, and it makes me wonder what else you stop caring about.
According to a community briefing, upon arrival, Israel spoke through a window and agreed to let an officer inside.
And
This is a welfare check.
after you.
After you,
You said you gotta make sure you got an animal or something? Yeah. Go ahead.
Here, Israel picks up a steel brake rotor on his...
wait. After you, I don't want. If I'm a cop, I don't want nobody behind me, bro. If I'm a cop, I don't want anybody behind me, bro. Steel brake rotor. What does that mean?
way into the residence.
What, this one? Yeah. Okay. What's that for?
Oh no, to block the door and swings open.
Ah, gotcha.
According to the community briefing, this is the only entrance and exit in the home. The rotor likely weighs around 20 pounds, more than enough to prevent anybody from quickly leaving or entering the room.
You want to just knock on the door for me?
Marty? She's laying on bed.
Wait. Why he just opening the door and letting the cop go through? Like, does he not live there too or something? Why he wants the cop to be in front of him? Like, when this happened, this is in 2022, November 14, 2022. Oh, shout out to my, is it my cousin or my, well, I think it's my cousin. Yeah, shout out to my cousin. That's her birthday.
55426 West.
Dorothy!
20 foot.
Where's your bed at?
Yeah.
Hey, this guy, why he talks like, he sound like a zombie. And he put his hands up. Why he putting his hands up like he's guilty or something? What is this?
After you. You got any lights here?
Yeah.
You got the lights
Oh,
on?
the cop is smart. The cop is the one that's saying after you. I thought it was the other guy.
As long as you pay bill.
Oh. Hey, you just going there for me?
Yeah, no.
What do you mean?
She's right here.
Oh. She's right here?
Yeah.
Dorothy?
What? You tell me all this time she was under the covers right
Is
there?
she sleeping?
Yes.
No way.
Okay.
What?
How long she been sleeping for?
Like since 6.
What's the bag for?
She wets the bed.
She wets the bed. Why you got it covered like that?
Because of your rain, we'll open the window and stuff.
Okay, you pull the cover back for me?
Dorothy?
Why is she covered up like that? Her face.
She's sleeping.
Cause she's like,
Alright, just step back for me.
so, all right, just step back. I mean, the way he keeps putting his hands back, yo, it's so weird. It's like he's putting his hands back as if like. Now me, I don't pre-watch my videos. The fact that they came inside and it wasn't clear already that she was laying in night. Like the cop is asking for Dorothy in the room. He's asking for Dorothy in the room, and the dude is opening the door and pushing the door open and letting the cop like call out to her, like if somebody's in the room, and nobody's in the room, and the person that the cop is looking for is supposed to be here. That lets me know that she's probably not alive. And we don't hear no snoring or nothing. Now, some people are silent sleepers, but we don't hear no snoring or nothing. She's probably not alive. And he probably knew that already. The way that he keeps going, like, hey, do you think? Hey, what do you get? What? Hey. He's always like, hey, like he's trying to like distance himself. Like, I don't know what's going on. But you knew she was sleeping here when you knew the cop was trying to interact with her in that room. I don't think she's alive, y'all. And I think he probably knew that.
Is Dorothy? Miss Dorothy?
Dorothy.
Why don't you got flowers and stuff around her like that? Okay, step back. Step back.
What did he say? What did he say? Whispers. Oh, he whispered she's dead. He doesn't seem shocked. It's like he's trying to act like he's shocked.
Okay, step back. Step back.
She's dead, sir.
What do you mean she's dead?
She's dead. I was going to call her relatives in the morning.
Okay.
Wait, so he knew she was... And you pretending, hey, Miss Dorothy. Miss Dorothy. Miss Dorothy. Hey, Miss Dorothy. Miss Dorothy, wake up. Miss Dorothy. Officer wants to talk to you. She's dead. She's dead, bro. Look, she's dead. I was going to call her relatives in the morning. What do you mean you was going to call her relatives? You was just acting like she was alive. You was just acting as if you didn't know she was dead. And now you telling me you was going to call her relatives to let them know? So we're over here acting like she's alive together? Bro, that makes you look very guilty, son. Like you caused it. If you didn't cause her to die, why would you be pretending she's alive if you know she's dead?
Put your hands up.
The phone's in the room.
Put your hands up.
All right.
Turn around.
Whoa. No fast movements.
5446. Can I get another squad to my location and the supervisor?
You should have been got another squad over there, bro. It shouldn't be... Oh, my God, bro.
Put your hands behind your back. You don't got any weapons or anything, right? See? Turn around. Don't even look at me. Hands behind your back. You're looking at me. Don't do that. Why you look... No, you're not gonna get shot, but you looking at me like that is kind of making me nervous.
Man. Two things I don't like. I don't like the fact that the cop, obviously he had to call for backup now, basically saying to come to my location. So he's letting the guy know, like, I ain't got nobody outside. It is just me right now. And now I'm calling somebody to come here, which obviously is going to take time for somebody else to stop what they're doing, go to the patrol vehicle, get the directions, right? Put the directions in or whatever the case is. But first of all, that cop got to be notified by dispatch. So dispatch got to notify another cop. That cop got to receive it, obviously. They got to go back to their vehicle, put the directions in, then drive to wherever the place is at. There's a lot of steps involved, basically, between right now and the time that they pull up. So now this guy has to think, all right, so you know what? I probably got like 2 or 3 minutes to get myself out of this situation, to escape this guy right here. Maybe knock him out and run out of here or something. Right? And then the second thing I don't like is now the cop is telling him, you making me nervous, which makes this guy think, all right, maybe this guy is new at this, or maybe he's not used to having altercations that turn physical. Because he's talking about how you making me nervous. So it makes me think he's scared of me. Maybe I'm stronger than him. This guy doesn't look like a small guy. He does not look like a small guy. So now he's thinking probably I could take him. Because mentally he's probably not strong enough to deal with this situation. Like he's probably thinking the cop is not. But anyway, let's see what happens.
234 North
Stop looking at me.
lower.
Don't do that. I'm telling you. Stop looking at me. You're gonna get tased. You hear me? Okay. Just letting you know. Okay. Don't do that. Alright? I got a taser right now. Okay. Just letting you know. Okay. Alright? Okay. Please. Alright?
In the face.
No.
What? He said, please shoot me in the face. Oh my God, bro. For him to say, please shoot me in the face, this tells me that he killed that lady. Now, why did he kill her? I don't know. But I have a hard time believing that it would be an accident based off of the way that he's behaving.
In the face. No. Her relatives. Call her relatives. Call her relatives, please.
Don't. Make that other squad 1017, please.
Yo, no way. No. Nah, bro. Nah. He said, yo, make that other squad a... Yeah, he said, make that other squad a 1017, please. It said, make the 1017, it said that meant urgent.
Make that other squad.
It says 1017 stands for urgent. Like, make them come get here ASAP, bro. It's about to get frisky right now because he acting up. Yo, did they not have like a 10 something number for he's making me nervous? I don't know. Or did they have like a 1017 something number to call my squad to tell them to pull up? Because he told the guy that, yo, I need y'all to pull up. He said it right in front of them. Like, they didn't have a code number for that. So that way the guy doesn't understand that the cop is by himself here. Oh my God. Oh man, what's about to happen, bro?
Squad 1017, please.
12-5 72, but you also responded. 1017, 572.
No.
Come work.
Don't move. Just don't move. Put your hands up.
60,
Because you're doing too much moving and you're making me nervous.
I'm going 60, seat over left.
No. Just don't move.
Seat up. 10.
I hope the cop got his gun out, bro. Oh, he has a taser out. I mean, I don't know. I mean, tasers. I don't know how reliable a taser is, bro. I don't know, man. So I seen some people get tasered and keep running.
On your stomach? No, on your stomach. Sir, on your stomach. Okay, you're doing too much.
Okay, don't take it.
No, you're gonna get tased.
Okay, I'm down.
Put your hands behind your back now.
I would have tased him a
Hands
long
behind
time
your
ago.
back. Behind your back.
Oh, look at that weight. He has the weight on the
Hands behind your
floor.
back.
He has the
your
weight on
hands
the
behind
floor
your
over there. Wait, what just happened? What was the arrow for? What was the arrow for?
back. Your back.
What was the arrow
Hands behind your
for?
back.
Oh, what is this? What the hell is that? Is that a weapon or something? What is it? Oh my god. Oh, it says metal pole. Oh, my fault. Here we go. It says metal pole. Now why are they pointing at the metal pole for us? Like what's about to happen, bro?
Put your other hand behind your back.
What was the address again?
Your other hand behind your back. Stop resisting.
I'm not resisting.
Put your hand behind your back. Your other hand. Yep, put it behind your back. Don't move. What you gonna do? Stop resisting. Stop.
According to a community
How the body cam just fall off? What the hell is this? What is it attached to that it just falls off like that? Like, what is that, a GoPro or something? I don't understand. How it just falls off? I thought it was like attached like your uniform or something. According to a community briefing,
the officer attempted to handcuff Israel but secured only one wrist before a struggle began. At this time, the officer pressed the emergency button on his radio, signaling for immediate backup. During the
it's okay, signaling for immediate backup. Like, he already told him a 1017. Like, that's the first immediate backup. Like, I mean, honestly, a situation like this, I'd rather just wait. I'm gonna look at you from a distance. I'm gonna point my gun at you from a distance. You do anything crazy, you getting shot in the ass. That's just how I'm looking at it. I'm gonna have two guns out. I'm gonna have my taser in my left hand and my actual handgun in my right hand. Like, you get tased first, but if you keep moving after the tase, then you get a bullet. I mean, is that against the law? I don't know. But in situations like this, you can't be playing with these people. During the altercation, Israel allegedly used this 2.5-foot metal pole and attempted to grab the officer's firearm.
altercation, Israel allegedly used this 2.5-foot metal pole and attempted to grab the officer's firearm.
Stop! Give me another squad here now! Sir!
Right in the face.
Stop!
Right in the face.
You will be shot!
Right,
Stop!
right in the face. Please, right in the face.
Stop!
Okay.
Drop the pole!
Right in the face.
Drop the pole!
Please, right in the face.
Drop the pole!
Right in the face. Come on. Right in the face.
Drop the pole!
Right in the face.
Drop!
Do it in the Come on, right in
Sir.
the face. Please, right in the face. Right
Drop
in
the
face.
pole!
Right in the face. Right in the face. Come on.
Now I'm gonna have to shoot
Right in
you.
the face. Come on. Do it, please. Come on, you don't know what I see. Do it.
Sir!
Do it.
Drop the
Do
pole!
it. You don't know what I see. Do it.
Sir!
Right in the fucking face,
Drop
man.
the pole.
Right in the face. Come on. Come on.
Drop the
Come
pole!
on. Right in the face, man. Please.
Drop
Right in the face.
on the ground now!
Right in the face. Come on.
On the ground!
Make it quick.
On the ground!
Please make it quick. Okay. Don't tase me.
Drop it! Drop it! Now!
Right in the face.
Drop it!
He's still talking.
Drop it!
Right in the face.
Drop it!
Yo, this is what I'm talking about. I don't trust those tasers, bro. Because it might get caught onto your clothing. It might not even touch the person's body for, person wearing jeans. It might not even get through the jeans. Like, I don't trust tasers, bro. My man is still talking calmly.
Right in the face. Come on.
Drop it!
You gotta do it, man. Right in the face.
Drop
Right in the face.
the door!
Yeah, I would shoot him in the leg. If he's facing me with a pole in his hand, I would shoot him in the leg. Shoot him in the thigh. Bop, bop. Put him on the ground. I'm not going to kill him. Shoot him in the face. Nah, we ain't doing that. Shoot him right in the leg.
Wait now!
Right in the face.
Drop the weight!
Right in the face.
Drop
He picked up the weight now. He's doing a lot of movement, bro. A lot of movement.
the weight!
Right in the face.
Drop the weight!
Responding officers attempted a rear entry to the building, but ultimately had to kick down the door to assist.
Subject is that girlfriend. And then on the squad.
Yo, the fact that he went in the crib and let the guy lock the door behind him. Like, yo, they don't have, like, rules? Like, if you enter in somebody's home, make sure that they are always in front of you. Don't let them lock the door to the entrance. I mean, well, I guess unless it's one of those doors that has the automatic lock, then that's different, I guess, if you can't. But even though, they should still have some kind of training with that. Like, all right, if they do have that, unlock it. You want to make sure that you always have a clear entrance for backup to pull up if necessary. Like, they should have like little things like that, right? No?
Right in the face. Come on.
We have on the road.
Drop, take me, man. Drop, take me, man. What? Drop the way. He said, do it.
Wait, they locked this door too? Yo, they got to kick through 2 doors just to get in there? Bro, if you by yourself entering somebody's crib as a cop, you should not have any locked doors behind you, bro. The entrance should not be locked at all. How you going to somebody's crib that comfortably? Bro, if this cop survives this, I bet you he'll never go inside somebody's house again. And if he has to, I bet you he gonna make sure them doors is unlocked. 100%. And it says shots fired. So what happened? Did the guy rush the cop now and the cop had to shoot him now?
Drop, take me, man. What? Drop the way. He said, do it. Get me! Get me! Full strap. Give me your hand! Check that room. I got it. Someone get medical now. Call for medical.
According to a community briefing, despite being tased, Israel threw the brake rotor at the officer, prompting the officer to fire his handgun. This photo shows the damage caused by the rotor, which was allegedly just inches from hitting the officer. Israel allegedly continued to resist other officers, but was eventually taken into custody. Emergency medical services were immediately sent for Israel, and he survived the injuries. The 24-year-old officer was treated and released after minor injuries. The officer had 4 years of service at the time. Were immediately sent for Israel, and he survived the injuries. The 24-year-old officer was treated and released after minor injuries. The officer had 4 years of service at the time. A medical examiner was called.
4 years of service. I mean, that's still like pretty like fresh, right? Still like, you know what I mean? How long does it take to really train him and get out there? Probably like a year or two, maybe, I would say, to really like get on your feet. Am I wrong? Or is it longer than that? Shorter than that? I don't know. But 4 years is not a long time being a cop. So that's probably why I feel like he made some mistakes. Going in there by himself, for one. Going in there by yourself, that's like, I don't know if he had a choice, but that should be a mistake on anyone's end. You shouldn't be going into any private property by yourself as a cop. Welfare check. Like the last video we just saw was a welfare check gone wrong. Welfare check, and the guy gets killed on a welfare check. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, bro.
Called to assess the 75-year-old woman who had no signs of trauma. It was later determined she died from lung cancer, though the exact time of death remains unclear. An investigation was opened to determine if the use of force was justified after the officer-involved shooting incident took place. During this investigation, the officer...
Wait, hold up. Wait a minute. They saying that the old lady, 75-year-old lady, she died of lung cancer? Now, if they're gonna say that this lady's death had nothing to do with the Israel guy, if that's the case, if they're gonna say that, then why the hell did the Israel guy freak the hell out? Like he did something. I mean, the only thing I could think of is like, let's say he discovered that she died. Let's say he didn't kill her. Could this be a possibility? Could this actually be a thing? Would this make sense to somebody? If, let's say, he discovered that she was dead, and because he realized she was dead, maybe he didn't want to tell her family yet, at least. He didn't want to tell her family yet, because maybe he was probably using whatever money she had left over, trying to use it to do something else, maybe to buy something for himself or whatever. Because he figured like, damn, she died. You know what? Shoot. Maybe, I don't know if he was a caretaker. I got to rewatch a video. I don't know if he was a caretaker, why he was there. But is it possible that maybe he was like, all right, she died naturally on her own, but maybe he didn't want to tell anybody yet because maybe he was going to use her credit cards or something? Trying to get some money out of her since she was already dead? Maybe he didn't kill her, but maybe he planned on using whatever resources she had since she was no longer alive to use it. And maybe that's why he was keeping it from the family at that point. You think that's possible? Is that something that may could have happened? And maybe that's why he freaked out, because maybe he used her credit cards to buy a couple things after she died. Some things that if they checked it up, maybe they realized, hey, why would she buy a PS5 Pro? She just bought a PS5 Pro within the last 8 hours. Was she a gamer? I'm just saying, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm trying to figure out, like, why would he be freaking out and acting so weird if he isn't the cause of her dying?
Was placed on administrative leave on December 5th, 2022.
Wait. They put the officer on administrative leave for shooting the guy? No way. No way, right?
Exact time of death remains unclear. An investigation was opened to determine if the use of force was justified after the officer-involved shooting incident took place. During this investigation, the officer was placed on administrative leave on December 5th, 2022, roughly 3 weeks after the shooting. The Milwaukee County District Attorney found the use of force was justified. The officer will face no charges regarding this incident. For this incident, Israel was charged with 1 count of battery of a law enforcement officer, 1 count of resisting an officer, and 2 counts of bail jumping, which was linked to a $2,500 signature bond for prior disorderly conduct charges, according to news sources. In February 2023, the court determined he was incompetent to make decisions related to his case and assist with his defense. However, the court deemed he was a likely candidate to regain competency in his case. He was forced to participate in 62 days of competency restoration treatment, credited as jail time if sentenced. In May 2023, he remained incompetent, leading to extended treatment. By late July 2023, the court declared him competent and set a $5,000 cash bond. In August 2023, he pled not guilty and posted the $5,000 cash bond in September after 10 months in custody. Though the case was prepared for trial, in February 2024, 15 months after the incident, the state dismissed all charges and refunded his bail. However, in March 2024, he was recharged for the same incident with 1 count of attempting to disarm a peace officer, 1 count of resisting or obstructing an officer, and 1 count of bail jumping. A $5,000 signature bond was set in April 2024, and in June, he pled not guilty once again. At the time of posting this video, the case remains pending. Additionally, Israel currently faces separate, unrelated charges for stalking and violating a restraining order in relation to domestic abuse, along with felony bail jumping.
Now, when police receive calls for a check on her well-being,
Okay, so through all of that happened, you know what I think the body cam falling really messed up whatever case that the cop was trying to get against him, because we couldn't see him tackle the cop. And I'm not gonna lie, with just the audio, because I mean, sure, the video, it tells you, people were saying that he grabbed this pole and then he tried to take the officer's firearm, and no, we can't really hear him trying to grab the gun. You know what I mean? We don't know if he really tried to grab the gun. If anything, he probably just got up, like forced the cop up off him, got up, picked up a weapon, and was trying to basically instigate a shooting from the cop. He was trying to get the cop to shoot him. Now, why? If he didn't kill the lady, why do you want the cop to shoot you in the face? He's saying that you don't know what I've seen. Like, what do you mean by that? Are you talking about like you seeing like you just like visually, like just like, are you just seeing like things, like, or like have you seen some real shit happen, or you just like going crazy? And I guess that's what plays into the whole competent plea that was happening. But I my guess is because of the thing falling off, the damn camera, because the camera fell off, they didn't really have much to go on other than the audio. And the audio doesn't really tell you nothing. You know what I mean? It's from the way the audio sounds, it sounds like they weren't standing next to each other. And that's about it. I mean, obviously, at the guy, he threw the weight or the rotor or whatever. He threw it at the cop. Apparently, he threw it, and that's when the cop shot him, I guess. But outside of that, I mean, I guess they didn't really have much to go on. But this is an experienced officer. Let me hear what he has to say. I would love to hear what he has to say.
domestic abuse, along with felony bail jumping.
Now, when police receive calls for a check on their well-being, it's often a very delicate situation. And though we do use compassion, we also have to respond with caution, because as usual, police enter these situations knowing very little. And I've responded to many welfare check calls, and most times the person was either asleep or not home. But on that rare occasion, unfortunately, the end result wasn't always a happy ending. So today we're in Milwaukee and we have a concerned neighbor calling 911 so police can do a welfare check to check on a 75-year-old woman who lives with a 31-year-old man who isn't a family member. Now, this is an immediate cause for concern for me, because when you have a random person living with someone who isn't related to them, it could be just me, but this is extremely suspect because many people like to take advantage of the elderly. We do see it a lot. And then we learned that the male living with this woman has an extensive criminal history, which is never good. So my question is, how did this male even end up living here? But the male actually opened the door for the officer and everything appeared okay for the moment, until the male picked up the 20-pound brake rotor and then placed it in front of the door, blocking the exit of the apartment. And his explanation was because
he said could the door be swinging open? I mean, honestly, I wouldn't care about that. Let that shit swing open. Now, I'm here right now. You can do that goofy shit when I'm not here, but when I'm here, let that swing open. I'm cool with that.
Because the door swings open. And just as a side note, in the academy, officers are usually trained to never allow your exit to be obstructed.
Wow, didn't I say that? Didn't I say that? I was like, yo, don't they have some kind of like tips training or something like that, where it's like, listen, when you enter somebody's home, don't let them lock the door behind you. But I'm thinking more of like for backup. If you need somebody to come in after you, you want to make sure they can get in easily. That way, if there's a situation going on inside, they don't need you to open the door for them. They can just come in and, and help you out. I literally just said that, bro. It just sounds like common sense to me.
Allow your exit to be obstructed, because you may have to make a quick exit. But at this point, as I'm watching this, the hairs on the back of my neck started to stand up, because the male first states that Dorothy is on the bed. But once the light came on, the male states that Dorothy was right next to the officer the entire time. But here's the thing, Dorothy isn't alive anymore. And the male apparently knew that during this entire interaction.
Exactly.
That's exactly what he whispered to this officer. Now, if you guys are paying attention, this guy gives away multiple signs that he wasn't going to go quiet. Now, the first one is he didn't turn all the way around when the officer gave him an order. And the second, he keeps watching the officer. And the last, he actually pulls away when the officer initially tries to cuff him. And these are all warning signs, and I cannot stress how dangerous this is, because the officer is in this apartment with the door closed with a mentally unstable male. And that quick, as the officer tries to cuff him, the officer's in a fight, because all we hear is the officer yelling to stop resisting, because the body cam is falling off, and this interaction just got more disturbing as it progressed. And this officer had to yell to stop to this male over 11 times and drop the weight numerous times, and then still had to fire his weapon. But thankfully, this officer was not hurt, and his backup showed up right on time. However, this male is extremely dangerous, and although the deceased had no trauma, in my opinion, he should not have been living there. But lastly, this is just another example of how a simple check on a well-being call can turn into a fight for survival. But this officer did great, and he didn't receive any charges for his actions. So it's definitely a win in my book. So I have you guys remember to be safe, and I see you guys.
Like, it's definitely a win that he didn't get any charges for shooting the guy. And that's the thing. Cops are afraid to shoot. Like, that's like the last thing most cops want to do, because cops are afraid that they might lose their job and even their freedom if for some reason it's looked at as if there was another way. But this cop, even though he messed up by going inside there and letting all the doors lock behind him, the door from I guess outside, well, I don't know, maybe he couldn't really control the outside door, because it didn't look like it was a house. I'm guessing it was like an apartment. So I guess the front door of the building, you can't really control as far as keeping that open or closed or unlocked. But as far as like the door to the apartment, that door should have been open. Let that shit swing open. I don't care. Let it be open. Crack that door open. So I feel like he messed up there. That's for one. And then, I mean, as far as inside, after everything else that happened, I think he did what he could have done. As far as like, he did the best that he could have done. As far as he showed him, hey, I'm gonna tase you. Turn around, turn all the way around. Don't face me. You face me, I'm gonna tase you. And he gave the guy a lot of chances. He gave him a lot of chances. And then even though he tased him, it didn't seem like that taser gun really did anything. Like, I don't think people were really afraid of being tased, because half the videos I see of people getting tased, it doesn't do anything, But yeah, man.
And that's what.
So that was the video, man. That was crazy, bro. That was crazy, bro. I mean, is there anything else that cop could have done differently? Anybody watching this that's a police officer that think this cop could have done something differently to avoid it getting as tense as it got. The only thing I can really think of, there's only two things I could think of. But I guess one of the things that I could think of trumps the other thing. Because the first thing I'm thinking of is don't let the doors lock behind you. But the thing that I could think of that trumps that idea is stop letting these cops go into these situations by themselves. Two man crew, man. Two-man crew. We're losing a lot of cops that's going out here doing these things by themselves. Why are we 1v1ing? Why are we 1v1ing these criminals? I understand there's a welfare check, but you don't know what's going on when you go into these places. We got to stop these 1v1s, bro. Two man. You need to have somebody have your back. And it's not even so much like having two people to overpower one person. It's more so that if you have two people, that one person will be less likely to wild out. He'll be less likely to try to fight y'all. He'll be less likely to, because he'll think to himself, I can't take both of them. But if it's one person, he might think he has a shot. If it's one person. So, I mean, that's all I got to say, man. Man, if you like the video, leave a comment. Let me know what's your thoughts on this. Do you think the cop did the right thing completely, 100%? Is there anything he could have done differently? Hit the like button. Obviously, you like the video, man. It helps the channel grow. We are growing right now. I see y'all really liking this content. So we're going to keep on doing these reactions to these criminal investigations and stuff like that. And then I'll still be doing my gaming and stuff. But right now, we locked in over here. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next video.